Peace and Love Collective. Thank you so much for being here for this beautiful read. Spirit wants to bring you a message of clarity today. I'm hearing that there is a shift that is taking place inside of your body, inside of your energy field. I'm seeing a timeline jump. I'm seeing old timelines collapse. All right, so we have our first card here. And we have the Goddess deck out here as well as my Barbie deck. The Goddesses had a strong message. I kept hearing Goddess deck, okay? So although we have some clarifying cards here from the Barbie deck, the Goddesses have a message. And I'm hearing that the first message that wants to come out here is from Bronwyn. It is forgiveness. So you might have seen the number 7. The colors are also making me think about Isis, okay? And the peacock. Okay, so the peacock feathers are standing out to me. Now, number 7, Bronwyn, because I have the book here. It says, this is all about forgiveness. It says, empowerment message. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Bronwyn forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story is or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Okay, there is an alignment message. Sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Now, this is interesting because I heard earlier that not only is it time for you to forgive your divine masculine as you walk away, but forgive yourself. This message is about self-forgiveness. Because if you don't truly forgive yourself, you won't be able to forgive him. So Spirit is saying to forgive. The next card I'm seeing here is the past. That looks like Nemasin. Okay, number 37. Let's see what this is talking about. Because right after it, I literally pulled out the future. And I just want to mention, Spirit is telling me now, this reading is all about the past and the future. Okay? This is about you letting go of the past in order to welcome in the future. Thank you, Spirit. Because we did have down here that there's been sadness. There was trial and error. There was someone who you kept giving chance after chance after chance, but Spirit is saying there is a new beginning that is taking place. And you see what number that is, 13. We've been seeing number 13. Okay? Spirit is saying the next card is not sharing, possessiveness, greed, not letting go of control. What I'm hearing is this was you not wanting to let go. But Spirit said it's time for you to walk away from that abandonment. It's time for you to leave. It's time to move on. Now the next card here I'm seeing is uncompromising. rigid expectations, the plan. Okay? So once again, you've been very rigid. Spirit said you didn't want to let go. You've been very rigid. You were sticking to the original plan and you didn't want to let go. You were feeling very possessive over this masculine. But Spirit says you are whole. You have it all. It's time to move out of abundance, not out of lack, not feeling as though this is the best that it's going to get, because Spirit said the silver lining, thank you, Spirit, which is a blessing in disguise, okay, is a sugar daddy who is on his way. Gifts, wealthy partner, beneficial relationship. Let me repeat that. Beneficial relationship. Now, Spirit is having me look back at this card. Not somebody who's inexperienced, who continues to make mistakes after mistakes. And I'm being led to zoom in on the experiment. You're not an experiment. Okay? God said no. No. I'm hearing God is not going to let nobody play with you. You're not an experiment. So Spirit said no more second guessing. Many of you are experiencing doubt. Okay? But Spirit said no more second guessing. It's time for you to make that choice. Make that decision and stand on it. Because another card I pulled out was Aphrodite. Romantic love. You have new romantic love that is coming in, my love. Thank you, Spirit. And now I'm being led to move over here to sacred unity. So you have a sacred union that is coming in. A sacred union. Not somebody who's going to play with you. Not somebody who's going to continue to treat you like an option And I flipped the book here to Aphrodite. So she has a message. It says, empowerment message. The Greek goddess of romantic love, Aphrodite, represents a state of ecstatic being that she now invites you to cultivate within. You can experience the world as a sensual, expressive, creative being. And it's funny because that card came out too. If you allow yourself the freedom to explore what this means to you. Perhaps this is a portent of a new partnering or a deepening of one you already have. Or perhaps this is a time for you to claim this aspect of your nature, which may have lain dormant a while. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life now and choose to look for the essence and expression of love all around you. Remember, I said before, you are the total package. You are already abundant, my love. You are already whole. So what I'm getting from that is you rediscovering the love that you have for yourself, for your own life, romanticizing your own life is going to lead to this sacred unity. Thank you, Spirit. It's going to lead to this new beginning. And I'm hearing not just banking on potential. That is the revelation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Spirit said somebody's been gaslighting you. Yes. If you don't know what gaslighting means, it's making you think that you're crazy. You know that you meant more to this person than they were letting on. They continue to keep you second guessing. Okay? They refuse to give you the assurance that you needed. Tens are significant. I've been seeing 10-10 everywhere. The end of karmic cycles. But Spirit said you are blossoming. You are growing. I'm hearing growing up. Even though it says growing and opening up, I saw growing up. You are maturing. You're realizing that I don't have to settle for this. I don't have to settle for this. I deserve an unforgettable love. Thank you, Spirit. It was literally just 2:22 on the clock, but I had to stop for a minute because my sage just got off the chain. So I'm a little choked up right now. So that's significant. Okay. He was choked up. All right. But Spirit said, I got a revelation. We're going to do things a new way now. No more potential. I have a new beginning coming for you. Your future is looking very bright. I have romantic love coming in. So forgive. Forgive. Don't hold any type of animosity, because you do have a blessing in disguise. And I'm seeing the sadness card. You are heartbroken. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. So Spirit said, no more second guessing. You know what you deserve. Spirit said that what's going to bring back your creative spark, and it's so funny because you have Bridget here, right? And it says creative spark. And over here, you had the card that said rigid, uncompromising. So you're going from being rigid to being in that Bridget energy. Okay? And it's funny because one of the cards that I got, it couldn't fit, but it was hippie vibes, free spirit, harmony. So this is the energy Spirit wants you in. Okay? And I'm seeing the green as well. So getting out in nature, having fun again, allowing humor, joy. You deserve that. I'm hearing leave the heartbreak in the past. And once again, 3 and 7 equates to 10. The end of karmic cycles. We also have a 9 on the board. Okay, so 999. We have 47. That's 11. So you could be seeing ones. 1111, 111. And we have the 2. I literally saw 222 already twice today. It was just in my face. It's giving the Lover's card. Gemini energy is what I'm hearing. And you have here Mama Kocha with water, number 33. Okay, so you might have been seeing number 33, 333. Or I've been saying 3s are significant. But I'm hearing be like water. The Bruce Lee saying flow. I'm hearing divine feminine energy. This is the new way. This is the new way. Okay? You've been a student of life, and thank you, Spirit. You have learned your worth. This heartbreak, it was such a powerful lesson for you. I'm hearing it's going to be unforgettable in the best way, because you're no longer going to accept breadcrumbs, gaslighting, dishonesty, suspicious behavior, second guessing yourself, doubting your intuition. You've grown up. You've grown up. You're not accepting abandonment anymore.